Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Scorpio friends and Scorpio cross watchers to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you for joining me here this week, and welcome to my table. So this is going to be your reading here for November 13th through the 19th. I'm going to go ahead and just get started shuffling for your spirit animal energy for the week. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio for November 13th through the 19th? You guys, as always, thank you so much for your love and support. I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate you so much. I did make a little video of thank you video for hitting 2,000 subscribers. Today is day 34, and I just hit 2,000 subscribers. 2,000 subscribers, you guys. I woke up to exactly 2,000 this morning, actually, and it took me a little bit to be able to make a little video, but I did take a screenshot of it because I just thought it was cool. And so yeah, feel free to take a look at that video if you'd like. But the point is, thank you guys so much. If you are enjoying what you are experiencing here and anything is resonating, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the subscription bell. Those are all fantastic ways of supporting me. It helps the algorithm get me out a bit more, which it seems to be doing anyway. But just so you guys know, I do also very much appreciate and enjoy engaging with you guys. That is one thing I said in the video too. It's a little bittersweet, like growing is fun and great. I really do enjoy it and want to be on this journey. And I'm also noticing that it gets harder and harder to be able to respond to all of the messages or all of the comments. So that is something that I will be a bit sad about, not being able to connect with everybody. But for now, I still can. So tell me about yourselves. I'd love to hear your story and what's going on and what is resonating, what is not. Your favorite color, favorite number, you know, what's going on with you. So yes, and I also have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description. If you feel inclined to donate or support me in a financial way, I will accept that. And thank you guys so much. Thank you to those who have donated. I've been letting the other signs know as well. Any income that I am making right now from YouTube as I'm getting started, any donations are all going straight to upgrading my equipment here as soon as possible. Bale and twine and duct tape basically over here. It's not quite that bad, but I am slowly making updates to the experience here, and I would love for it to be as enjoyable, as engaging, as just good of an experience as it can be for you. So I just wanted to let you guys know, full transparency, that is my goal, and that is what I'm doing. It is great, it is awesome, so here we go. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio, animal energy-wise? Ooh, I haven't gotten this one yet. Snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. You, Scorpio, you. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Interesting. So as I was meditating on you guys before the reading here, I was feeling very, the feeling that I was getting was like my hands were burning. Kind of a thought of like something about like playing with fire. And I'd like to see what this is talking about here, why that was going that way. But also a message of some sort of movement or travel possibly, and something impeding it, more than likely yourself. But for some of you, I feel like there's something, like it felt like my foot was crushed is what. So it could be, I don't know. I don't, like I said, maybe some of you are attempting to travel, something may put the kibosh on it, or you are in your way in some way moving forward. So investigate this, depending on what comes forward here. But yeah, I feel like you guys are a very intuitive sign anyway. Unfolding in silent perfection. I love that. the main message, or not main message, but a message that has come through for all of the signs. Full disclosure, first of all, they've been deep this week. They've been very, very deep. And that's not intentional, but whatever is going on this week is necessitating some depth. And I do know that everybody is struggling with root chakra issues right now. So fear, security issues, stability, anger, frustration. Those are all symptoms of your root chakra not being connected, being blown, being closed off. So the message of connecting to the earth right now has been very, very strong with each of the signs. Everybody's had a bit of a different message, but that has definitely come through. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes through for you too. Okay. So Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio November 13th through November 19th? Feel free, you guys, to check out your rising moon and Venus signs as well. Moon and Venus are going to be great if you're looking for information about love for yourself. It's your interior realm and also the way you relate to or connect with other people. Feel free to check out somebody else's sign if you're interested in them as well. You do you, whatever works for you. Okay, so Page of Swords here. Page of Swords is the student of the deck. I feel like some of you are hoping for, you're looking for some information on something. And for some of you, I'm very much getting information on someone. Like I said, if you're interested in someone, feel free to take a look at, if you know their sign, look at their sun sign. But if you know their rising, or I mean their moon or Venus signs, those are going to be a little bit more applicable to something like love. I feel like some of you are looking for some information on somebody, possibly romantic, possibly threatening. Maybe you're trying to hunt somebody down like the snow leopard here. Oh, Scorpio. But others of you, I feel like there's just a general feeling of needing to ascertain some knowledge, like about yourself. You may not know what it is about. You just feel, maybe you're reading more, maybe you're surfing the web more. Pay attention to what information is coming into your sphere right now. What do we have for Scorpio November 13th through the 19th? And I did ask, I was asking the other signs as well. With the set here, I did get some LED lights back here, as you can see. And this week I decided to change them for the elements, depending on what your element was. And I asked for input from the other signs as well. Do you like to see the same color? Do you like to see them change? In asking those questions, I did have a subscriber tell me that they would like to see my sideburns shorter. So I did just want to specify that I'm asking about my set and I'm not asking about my body. Okay, so I'm not a part of the set. I'm actually a human being. Just to clarify, you guys, as much as I appreciate your input, I am never requesting or open to input on my image. Thank you so much. So, okay, bottom of the deck here, we've got the Lovers. I feel like you guys are, this isn't like your fear or your aversion. Some of you are maybe not necessarily afraid of love, but I feel like there's a fear to try again for some of you. And for others of you, there is an aversion to it in general, which I would say start using your intuition this week. Whatever's going on this week, like I said, is very, very deep. You guys are already deep. Pisces were, oh my goodness. They were going hella deep. They were hanging out with Adele, you know. That's how deep, rolling in the deep is how deep they were going. For others of you, I feel like there's a fear or an aversion around what you consider to be moralistically correct or right and what it is that you want. You're having a fear around just maybe admitting whatever it is that you actually want versus what society's told you is correct or right, or whatever you've been programmed to believe is moralistically correct or right. Whatever in the hell is going on this week, like I said, is a great opportunity for all of us to really get into some stuff. So God damn. You guys, okay. So you have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Pentacles. I very much am getting, it's that song from Hercules, I can go the distance. I'll be there someday if I can be strong. So King of Pentacles very much is a character, an energy of putting in the work. Like they are not afraid of doing what needs to be done to get what they need to get. They are a master of the financial material realm, really. They are a wealth of knowledge on how to ascertain those things and a wealth of it literally. So I am getting that this is talking about the way that you are connecting to the material realm. For some of you, it is work, you know, but it's like, I am already going to clarify this with a card here. Let's hope it's the King of Pentacles. Can we get some clarification, please, here, Spirit? Knight of Swords. In line with the work that is being done this week, and all messages here are timeless as well. That's what I meant to say. If something is drawing you into this reading, feel free to take a look. You're welcome. You don't have to be Scorpio or Nor, you guys. Gosh, you don't have to know a Scorpio either. But anyway, so I feel like you guys are ready to go the distance. You don't care how far. Somehow you'll be strong. And that's what I'm getting from the Knight of Swords here, is this like tenacious attitude, this tenacity, really. There's something that is requiring that of you right now. And surrounding the material realm, you may be meeting a King of Pentacles. I mean, there were a few readings ago, you guys, some of you were experiencing some extreme success over hard work that you put into something. And this is connected to hard work as well, but I don't as much feel like it's connected to like the material realm. But can we get some clarification on this, Spirit? Oh, okay. Self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. And then confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. So in conjunction with your intuition here, being independent and solitary, if you guys are in that mood, and something about the your invisibility cloak here, walking with shamans, the secret is interesting to me. What is your secret that you need to be releasing right now? I don't have access to that. I'm not allowed to know your secret. But what is coming to mind is that there is a need to put some serious work into your ability to confess that to yourself right now. Needing to be like your own savior, knight in shining armor. There could be financial success or material success attached to this process, but it's a loose connection at best, is what I'm feeling. Like, this is absolutely more substantial, deeper. Negative thoughts that are creating a roadblock in your life. Is your secret that you are feeling like an imposter, but you can't admit it to yourself? You know, I do not have access to your secret, and that makes sense. It's not for me to know. Maybe you murdered somebody. I don't know. Maybe you need to confess where the body is, Scorpio. Oh man, you've made it this far. Don't confess. But I'm teasing. So whatever, I'm interested to see what's going to come through on this, because there's more information. But if this is sparking something for you guys, general message is there is a an amount of energy where you are willing to go some distance right now. Okay. So the energy that's not important this week or not to focus on is Judgment and Page of Pentacles. So Judgment is true discernment. It is the final judgment, moving from your old life to your new life, letting the spirit within come forth. And the Page of Pentacles talks about what I'm getting from it is like the earth magic component. It is a very earth card, but the page is, and it's ready to expand and upgrade certain things. But the page doesn't really have the drive to pursue or to see something through. They're great at starting things, but they're not great at finishing them, following through on them. So what I'm feeling right now is there's something that is, there is literally that like there's a theme that is just veiled for me right now, and I'm trying so hard to tap into it, but I'm not allowed to for some reason. There's something about a secret that's, whoever this is for, there's a message that's coming up here in a second. I know it. But anyway, so the Page of Pentacles, what I'm getting from this is the the need to tap into the earth magic energy right now. You're being asked, though, to not worry about upgrading something or starting something new. I think that there's something you guys are trying to finish. Did you steal someone's idea on something? Like what? I need to stop trying to figure out what your secret is. Spirit, can we get some clarification on the Judgment and Page of Pentacles, please? I just want to know. I'm a Gemini. I want to know. Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. I want some more clarification on this too, Spirit, because that is a confusing message. Can I get some clarification here too, please, Spirit? So I don't feel like it's telling you to not tap into your higher self. Maybe it is. Strength, Page of Swords, and Three of Cups here. There's something, I feel like there's a note of like gossip. Strength is taming the beast within, the animal within. Three of Cups is your camaraderie, is success with, not with other, but success is hang out with your friend group, your group. Could be a third party. Maybe that's your secret. Stop it. Stop trying to figure it out. Page of Swords here is your curiosity. You had this on the bottom of the deck here. I feel like you're being asked to stop whatever, like there's some shady behavior going on here. Give up the ghost is what I'm getting from this. Maybe some of you are struggling with some addictions or substances right now, specifically alcohol. You're being asked to tap into your higher self and question these routines and patterns. Like maybe substance use. I'm not demonizing it in largesse, but if you are consuming it to a large degree, you are, and they call it spirits because what it does is pull the essence from something. They use them in tinctures and tonics. It pulls the essence from herbs, high volumes of alcohol. And it does the same thing for human bodies, especially at high enough levels. That's what I'm getting. You're being asked to not focus on some bad habits this week. If you're trying to stalk somebody, I was kind of joking about that, but if you're stalking somebody, stop it, please. If you're trying to keep tabs on somebody, stop it. Some of you there, I feel like maybe there is a situation where you're not being super truthful about a third person that's involved in a situation for you. This is not the time to be a shady lady or mister, okay? And taming the beast within here. I feel like with this root chakra issue that is running rampant right now, that is directly connected to some shady sexual activity or behavior as well, you guys. Sex is a part of being human and has beautiful experiences and components attached to it. It doesn't always have to be a spiritual thing. Like, that is your choice, especially being of an age where you can make that decision of if it's right for you or not, and always consensual, obviously. And if your root chakra is not, because this can be lust, your root chakra is, if you're not connected, if it's not healthy and the rest of your chakras are flowing, then what happens is you have anger and frustration that build up, and you look to take that out through sex. And I'm not here to condemn that or judge that. I'm simply saying that is not a balanced, healthy chakra activity when you look at it from the standpoint of your chakras. If any chakra is not activated or in line, you are not functioning to your optimal physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual self. Okay? Hate me, don't hate me. I really don't care, to be honest with you. If it's making you angry, this is probably talking to you. So I challenge you to look at it, okay? It's not like I'm not calling you a bad person or anything like that, but check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's kind of what's coming through here. The thing that is important is the Tower and Five of Wands. Guys, holy shit. Yeah, don't get mad at me. I think... Woof. For those of you that this applies to, I do very much feel like this going the distance, I feel like, is attached to whatever, like there's something you're willing to take to the grave. Maybe you did cheat on somebody. Maybe you are spying on somebody. Maybe I'm kind of getting is also like psychological torture, which is absolutely foul, whoever that's for. Clean it up, Scorpio, whoever that's for. That's all I'm saying. That's not all of you, but I challenge you to not do that. There's just absolutely no reason for that. Get your root chakra in line. Woof. So yes, the tower is change and transformation in a chaotic fashion. It's upheaval. It can be like creative destruction. It could be things being removed from your path so that other things can come in. The Five of Wands talks about competition, struggle. It could be upgrading as well. I do feel like for some of you, that's what's happening. It may not feel that way, but you are having things removed from your life that do not feel good because they feel violent. It's very sharp and sudden. But it's clearing the way for your betterment, for your ability to grow. Not just grow, but to I feel like that's why you're being asked to not focus on the upgrading or expansion of this quality right now, because it's happening. You need to focus on buckling up, mother effer. This week is not, you don't need to focus on that, because there's, and this could be for the rest of the year, the week, whenever you're viewing this message. But that's what I'm getting. You have been asking for something, you've been manifesting something, and Spirit is doing its thing. It may not feel that way to you. It may not appear that way right now. You may feel like you're just losing, but in our process of manifestation, when we start losing things or things start being removed, that's actually an excellent sign. I'm getting that even for those of you that are doing some shady shit, it shouldn't be looked at as you're doing something right or wrong, because that's a really toxic way to view the way that things happen. Karma is not the only force. hermetic principle that goes around that governs the energy that is moving around us and how things happen. So to always go, oh, well, I did this, so, and now this is happening, that means I made the right choice or the wrong choice, that's really obtuse. And you're not obtuse, Scorpio. So try to step away from that black and white thinking. Try to view this as you are, I mean, you're the shaman this week, right? See it from a multidimensional point of view as much as you can. Whatever is happening here is for a purpose. And I feel very strongly that that purpose is one that you have created. You're calling into your life in a positive way. Get some clarification on the Tower and Five of Wands, please, Spirit. Ask your angels, seek the divine. The angels want to support you, and dedication. Stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reach success. So I do very much feel like you're being asked to just kind of continue business as usual, sort of. This is going to affect you, but keep pursuing what it is that you're trying to pursue. Don't let this throw you off of your path. So what it's good for, or where it leads, is the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. So Queen of Swords, about truth, honesty, the mind, information. She's also what I'm getting from the note that I'm getting from it is it's actually mourning. And the Four of Swords is about rest, relaxation, like after like licking your wounds, kind of rest, reprieve. Not always like, oh gosh, what a comfy bed. Is this a Serta? It's that healing time after some wounding. So I feel like, something, I don't know, this Tower is not going to feel the best. And some of you may be going through it already. But you're being given the opportunity to rest from this situation here. And mourning. Can we get some more information on this, please, Spirit? This is an interesting message, Scorpio. You guys sometimes have some energy. Get some more information here, please, Spirit. Awakening, a realization, shift, or discovery. So I do feel like whatever is going on here is happening for your highest good. There are things that are being removed from your path right now. It may seem like it's for the worse, but it's not. Regardless of what you guys are doing right now, it's not connected to right or wrong. I did feel, like I said at the beginning, some of you are playing with fire. And there's just a strong encouragement of stopping that, whatever it is that you're doing. No good will come from it, okay? Energy that is your challenge. Oh my God, you guys. Your challenge for the week is Nine of Pentacles in the Tower. Woofda, woofda, woofda. So the Tower is that change and transformation. Ultimately, that is what's going on, you guys. Something is changing. You guys are being freed from one way of being into another way of being. I'm not going to lie. This is not going to feel comfortable. Having the Nine of Pentacles attached to this, what I'm feeling is that this is going to be directly attacking or impacting the way that you feel secure in the material realm. Your calm, collected thoughts. That's what the bird symbolizes here. So, I mean, getting the message as well, this grounding. Like I said, root chakra has been a very, very strong message. I don't know who opened Pandora's box this week or increased the centripetal force of the earth, but it just seems like everybody is struggling with fear and insecurity, instability issues. You guys are not safe from this either. I haven't seen anybody have like a tower moment though. So whatever is going on though, it's important to realize or remember that this is for your highest good. Get some clarification here. And you're going to be given an opportunity or space to heal from this. Strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. So yes, definitely some strength that's going to be needed to get through this. Peace and contentment are coming to you. Like I was just saying, with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're going to be going through some grief or some mourning, or you may be already. But the angels, universe, the powers that be are also opening up a nice comfy bubble for you to be able to lick your wounds in peace, okay? To be able to heal from that. And I know that this kind of sucks to hear, but at the same time, this is something that we all go through frequently. So it's not a doom and gloom. It's just, well, this week you're going through 2 towers, you know? Just make sure that you're getting your sleep, you know, and taking care of yourself and not being a shady lady, like I said, or Mr. I feel like the reason why that, like some of you, if you are playing with fire, what I feel like you're playing with fire is these things may not be all that big of an issue on their own, but whatever's going on where things are being uprooted, this is leaving you open and susceptible to really flying off the rails. So just be careful. Remember that you love yourself, okay? And someone who loves themselves doesn't abuse themselves or others. Okay, that's what I'm feeling encouraged to say. So your blessing for the week here is the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I feel like, because you did get the 2 King of Pentacles, that's the message I'm getting very strongly, is you guys have the energy to go the distance here. This isn't going to be comfortable, but you can do this, and you will do it. You'll get through it. The 10 of Wands talks about releasing a burden, something that's heavy on the heart. So along with the space that's opened up for your healing, this is an opportunity, whatever's going on with the tower, to release a burden. I feel like it's something that for some of you, you have maybe been wanting to release it, or you have, maybe this is a part of your secret. What is your secret? God, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I just need to know. Whatever your secret is, I feel like it's connected to this 10 of Wands here. You are being forced to let it go now. And I'm sure that doesn't feel good, especially as a deep Scorpio. Maybe it's a grudge. Maybe your secret is like a grudge you've been holding on, some petty stuff. Maybe that's how you're getting in your way of your progress right now. But the 3 of Cups is success. That's what I'm getting from that. Success in letting something go. It may not be by your choice, but it's going to happen. And again, I wouldn't take that as a punishment, you guys. It's not like you did something right or wrong. I would encourage you to not, to learn to let things flow a little bit better. Like holding on to anything that is angry or venomous is toxic to you. Just for your own sake, like don't do it. You're gonna start acting out in weird ways when you hold on to shit like that. Speak your mind, okay? And I mean, like, the truth, not attack. Synthesize what's going on between your heart and your mind. That's wisdom, you guys, as heart and mind together, working as a team. And speak that truth. Because I feel like whoever that's for, you're like sitting on something and it's poisoning you, poisoning your life, your atmosphere. Stop it. Fear. Expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. And expansion, pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Yep. Yes'm. Let it go. Like, make the decision to start letting it go. Make the decision to stop holding on to it. I'm sure whoever hurt you was terrible. I'm sure that it hurt. Pain, embarrassment, whatever was going on. Just get clear on what actually happened and own it, you guys. Acknowledge it, validate it, and then you can start moving through it. But never really is it acceptable to just sit in it. Would you just leave a baby in a diaper full of their own shit? No, not here in the States. You'd get taken away, okay? And I'm sure it's that way with every, pretty much everywhere. My point is, don't sit in your own shit, Scorpio. Whoever that's for, that's not for all of you, but for whoever that is for. So the energy that's blocked here, you've got Five of Cups and Seven of Wands. Yeah, gosh, that is like connected to exactly to what I'm saying here. Your Five of Cups is focusing on some disappointment. You have two cups that are still around that are full of life-giving liquid, but you're focused on the three that spilled. And the reality is that cups spill. And they get refilled too. The Seven of Wands talks about, does a good job of explaining, showing it, being attacked from all angles, needing to defend your energy, yourself, your way of being. This is what I'm feeling, whoever that message was for, about sitting in your shit. I feel like this is mostly a story. You are telling yourself like you're fighting this grand fight of defending from whatever happened. And for some of you, you may be defending from something, but even then, I'm challenging you to get to the bottom of what the actual story is, because the reality is we have emotions, and the human brain is really, really susceptible to artificial memory insertion by ourselves, even. Reality check. Okay. The reason I say that is just maybe what you're remembering isn't exactly the way that it happened, because it isn't. It's impossible, you guys, as the human brain, to remember it perfectly. And if you can start taking that with you to remember as that is how it is for every single one of us, to realize that there's fallibility in all of our memories, because we have a lens, first of all. So did you perceive it correctly the first time? Are you processing it correctly? Are you remembering it correctly? Have you been telling yourself a story so long that the details are starting to change? This is not applying to situations where, guys, like you've been assaulted, you've been abused. I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm talking about you shady ladies and misters. Whatever it is that you're using to justify your behavior right now. And you guys may not even be watching this video like with that kind of energy, but gosh, am I feeling that? This is the energy that's blocked. You guys are stuck in a story, and it's time to not even return that book to the library. Burn it, throw it in the river. It's a bad book. It's a bad, bad book. We can get some clarification on the Five of Cups and Seven of Wands. And some of you, I do feel like, okay, past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from past life is with you. I do feel like this is connected to somebody from the past. Like I said, this is not, I'm not demonizing you if you're going through legitimate trauma, PTSD, things where there has been serious, egregious stuff taken from you or against you. I'm talking about slights that have been blown way out of proportion. If there's any sign that holds a grudge to their grave, it's you, Scorpio. So what I'm getting from this is just you're being asked to try something different, like maybe letting it go. That's only making you sick. Maybe you are sick. Maybe that's a part of why. That's not for everybody, you guys, but it is a strong enough message that, because this is a general read, take what it, feels that it applies to you. The energy that you need for your highest outcome here is the Seven of Wands and the Four of Wands. So your Seven of Wands was here in the blocked energy, and the energy you need as well. Being in the blocked energy, I feel like I said, that's connected to whatever story you've been telling yourself. Like, I need to defend myself from everybody and everything right now. Is that because you're feeling guilty? I feel like what you actually need to defend yourself from is you, your ego. And I'm not trying to be harsh, you guys. I understand that it could sound harsh, or this may not feel great if this is applying to you to hear. And I'm not going to apologize. This is the way that the message is being delivered. You've been beating around your own bush, okay? And there is some reality checking happening this week for every single sign. Depth is what we're talking about. If you are looking to ascend, which I would imagine you are, could be going through the process of it, or maybe you're feeling stuck if you're one of these individuals, wondering why everything is just shit in your life, because you're sitting in your own shit. Everything that's crap in your life, you defecated. For those of you that this applies to. The Seven of Wands also talks about centering, meditating, getting centered, balancing those chakras. She's in this little bubble here. So again, root chakra, balancing, this is what we're going through here. While you're going through and balancing though, if there is crap that's connected to, you know, a story, something you're hanging on to, that's going to come up because it needs to be released. I heard it explained like we're prisms, right? We are really. Light is being transferred through us. That's what we are. We're light. Okay? These bodies are a prismatic effect. When there is a block in the prism, so when you shine light through a prism, like white light, and then it refracts into the rainbow, different colors. So when you shine the white light through us as a prism, if there's a block, then it hits that block and then it's projected out into our reality. And the point of that is so that we can see it, so that we can clear it. So that is what is the shit you are sitting in, is a projection of the block that needs to be released. I just am feeling this like tension. Whoever is feeling like they're having a hard time hearing this, don't hear it. You know what I mean? Go watch another video. Or listen to it, because you're here for a reason. Do you want to keep having the same stuff that you have, or do you want something better? Do you want to feel better? That is the point of what I'm sharing with you here. The Four of Wands is crossing a threshold. It's the finish line card. Also marriage, I feel like this is the marriage to yourself, you know, but you guys are wanting, I just feel this like battle for those of you that this applies to. You're wanting to get to that finish line, but you're struggling to be honest. Confession time here. Maybe that's your secret. Maybe you know you're full of shit. Huh. I said it. Maybe you know it. And you know what, Scorpio? I love you all the same. All the same. Just admit it. You don't need to admit it to anybody but yourself. But acknowledging it is the first step, okay? Maybe you're projecting or pinning somebody else, a story onto somebody else, because you are refusing to accept your ownness. The part that you play in your own life. You want to walk like a shaman. It's time to do some shaman work. And that's not pretty, you guys. It can be terrifying. Ooh. Terrifying. That was my childhood. Every night. And I had to heal from that trauma. Holy shit. My point is, you guys, you are asking for something. That's what the towers are coming through here for. To give you that. To remove from your life what is not in line with what it is you're asking to be or have. That means the tower's coming for you too. Those stories. The crutches that you've built. You know, the bale and twine and duct tape you put yourself together with to appear whatever way. Let it fall. Burn it down. Burn it down. Because what's underneath is so beautiful, Scorpio. Underneath all of these shenanigans, you're pure light. And I love that about you. I love you. A little bit of love in there for you. There's a lot of bit of love. That is all love, you guys. I feel like whoever that message was for, though, like you haven't been listening. You keep asking, crying to the heavens for these answers or what to do or something to change. And what needs to change is you. So tower's coming. And you know what, you guys? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Can I get some clarification here on the Four of Wands and Seven of Wands, please? Overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. This is a time to temper, you guys. I really feel like this last year for me, I will get more into my story on what I have been through, especially recently. But quite literally, I definitely looked at it like everything was taken from me. Everything. And looking at where I am now and looking back on that, they were the same exact towers that you have in this experience here. They're removing what needed to be removed in order for you to get what you've been asking for, to manifest, because the vibrations were not congruent. So you're being asked to gain strength from what is testing you right now, instead of falling into the mindset of I'm losing everything. Learn from what I went through, what I'm saying here. It hurt, yeah. I'm not saying don't grieve. Like, there's still things that I'm grieving as far as they're no longer in my life. And I can see now why they left. Just have faith, you guys, because that's a part of manifestation too. When this starts coming through, if you don't hold fast or slow, hold it all to that understanding, that concept, that what is happening is for your highest good, that's when things start to really get distressing. You have a spot that's being opened up for safety, to mourn safely, to grieve. And grieve, do it. But grieve knowing that what is coming is a bright, beautiful, brand new day, brand new you. I love you so much, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me here this week. And I'm giving you a hug. I love you. I'll see you next week. Okay? Bye.